pitcher is set. Here comes the pitch, and it's a drive deep left field. That baby's out of here. Home run hire by Oklahoma, Jay. I know people in the chat are thinking.
Not who you thought it was. What was it?
People in the chat are thinking Jerm's going to be mad. How can you be mad at this hire? This is a great hire. In my opinion, 10 times better than a Deshaun Foster. Second of all, everyone last week who was complaining about, oh, I can't believe DeMarco's gone. Oh, wait. Guess what? It's almost like they went from Always Save brand to name brand or Craftsman brand. I mean, Jay, this guy, proven recruiter, proven development, fits culture, been around big-time programs, has a Super Bowl ring, coached big-time running backs. What else can you say, man?
And Jay Johnson, good to see you, bro, says, tonight I can say the lazy hires are over. Here's the thing. And they still have DM there. DM is still there. It's just a different one. It's not DeMarco Murray. It's Deland McCullough. Hey, I think it speaks a lot. And Germ, the name was kind of brought up early on.
But people didn't think he would leave the Raiders.
Hold up. A lot of people dismissed it, including me, for two reasons. One, because he had just been with the Raiders for a year. The other one was his two sons were out all year and they transferred out. But that ended up helping because I think he really likes Brent Venables and the staff. And I think he really respects him. And to work for him, I think it's going to be great. Oh. And Germ, he has recruited well. I mean, here's the thing. I heard Caden McFarland, who's been on the show a few times, Germ, today on the radio, huge Notre Dame fan. Okay, he is. And I heard him talking about McCullough today, and he said he thinks it's a great hire. He said Notre Dame under him, the ball security was never an issue. Picking up blitzes, pass protection was always great. He goes, a lot of times you can't really – I mean, if you have a good running back like Jeremiah Love, how much development can you really make? He goes, but when you talk about holding onto the ball, pass blocking, all that is coaching. A lot of that is coaching. So he says great hire. I think most people, it's hard to argue with it. I mean, it's what people
I see people saying, no, I wanted Tommy Robinson. I did say they were going to hire someone by Wednesday night. I did say that.
You were right about that. You're right about that.
But I will say this. The other thing no one's mentioning, Miami tried to get this dude. A team that was in a national championship game with an elite running game tried to get him. He didn't go there. He goes to Oklahoma. Here's what I'll say to that. Culture matters, okay? I think that played a role.
I think Miami has a good culture.
I didn't say they didn't.
Where are you going with that?
I didn't say they didn't, Jay. Yeah. I didn't say they didn't. I don't know why you implied that.
Well, you kind of mentioned that.
Culture matters, Jay. It's not just about winning.
Well, I also think I see what Benjamin says, and that's my hope too. You saw Derek Blaylock today kind of say great hire, and his son Torrey. Hey, you know what? Here's what you can look at. Joe John Finley and DeMarco Murray are no longer at Oklahoma. They replaced them with Jason Witten and Deland McCullough. And by the way, I encourage everybody right now.
Have you seen this dude's story?
That's what I'm getting ready to say. Here's the thing.
Wow.
If you have not, there's a video out there floating around. Maybe we can post it. Oh, my gosh. He did not know his biological father.
Or his mom.
He got recruited to play college ball, I think Miami of Ohio. The guy that recruited him was his biological father, and they didn't know it.
It's actually not a Hallmark movie, but it's a Kendrick brother movie.
Is that wild?
It's a Kendrick brother movie.
It's crazy, man.
Did you know that, Jay?
No, I did not know.
There's a movie about 5 stories, adoption stories, and this is one of them. I can't think of the name of it, but I was reading about it.
I think we'll get Quentin Hill, who commits on Friday. I don't know what the percentage is. I'm excited to see. You also have Zane Rowe, who announced his commitment date. Oklahoma's in the Final Four there.
March 14th or something?
Yeah. Hey, I want to get this question. I want to get this comment. The Kevin Wilson hire might be paying off with some of the things that have happened. I mean, helping. I mean, he had an influence in this, had to have. And last night we got off the live show. I go onto Twitter and I see the eyeball emoji from Kevin Wilson, and it said, Boomer. Jeremy, I texted you. I texted Hunter.
We thought it was Alfred at first.
I was like, Tony Alford? Because he coached under Wilson at Ohio State. I'm thinking, could this be Tony Alford? I didn't even think to go look at McCullough because I didn't think McCullough would really leave the NFL. But that's who it was. Crazy stuff, man. Coached under Kevin Wilson for years. Man, I'm excited. March 13th, but it's Oklahoma.
Hey, Tim, you can count on prayers from us. I mean, as she's going to MD Anderson to look for treatment and seek diagnosis and help. We'll be praying for her. And hey, this could have something to do with it, but I mean, you think of some names. I think I read a stat, Jay, in his, and this could be wrong, I might have the number switched. 16 years of coaching, or maybe it's in his 11 years of coaching, he has had 16 1,000-yard rushers. I think it's in his 16 years of coaching, he's had 11 1,000-yard rushers. OU hasn't had one since what, 2021?
Well, I'll read this to you, but I want to answer Ron's question. Deshaun ended up at Nebraska. I don't know where the other one ended up. Do you, Jerm?
No. Louisville.
Oh, that's right. Louisville. That's right. Duh. All right. I'm going to read this to you. This is the year-by-year production. This is put up by George Stoya earlier today via AJ Schultz, F Football. This is the year-by-year production when he's been the running back coach. Ready?
Right.
Genty, I mean, it's NFL, 975 yards. Jeremiah Love, 1,125 yards. Estime, if I'm pronouncing it right, 1,341 yards and then 920 yards. Edwards-Helaire, I did not realize was under him.
Kansas City.
803 yards. Williams, 498. Hunt, 824. Jones, 1,550. Redding, 1,122. Howard, 1,213 and 1,012. Coleman, 2,036. He's had a lot over 1,000 yards. And
correct.
Part of that is the scheme. They pick a running back and they give him the carries. I'm hoping that happens at Oklahoma, Jerm.
Yeah, and FanStop says, is it Show Me the Father? That may be the name of it. Hey, that may be the name of it. But speaking of FanStop, I got to do this because I said I would, Jay, and I finally got to it. That right there.
There it is.
That right there is the St. Patty's Day March Shirt of the Month Club. If you want to get that bad boy, you've got to go to thefanstop.com and sign up for the Shirt of the Month. Use code SURGE, get 10% off your first 3 months. You do it by the 20th, which is 2 days from now. You'll guarantee yourself that beauty right there.
Good looking shirt.
Oh,
you don't have to worry about what you wear green on St. Patty's Day. It's the best part. Can't wait for the season to start, Alex says. Daplo says, do we have a 1,000-yard rusher? I mean, you're asking Sooner fans on a high right now after this running back hire. I think a lot of them would say yes, but we'll see. Ron says that is the name of it. Clark says that kind of looks good for Green.
Hey, Jay, I got 2 things in my hand right now. You ready?
Bird? Shoes?
Yep.
House shoes?
Nope.
Slippers?
Nope.
Uggs?
Yeah, one is.
One's knockoff.
Yep.
What's the point?
This one's not an Ugg. This is an Ugg. OU upgraded. OU upgraded. And they did it in several positions.
I'm not sure I get the comparison.
Yeah, you don't, Jay. Let me go get another one for you in a minute, okay?
Ron,
OU upgraded.
Ron says, Show Me the Father is awesome. Watched it a few years ago. On a side note, OU basketball gets beat pretty good tonight. So that kind of derails their 2-game winning streak.
Your Porter Moser stuff is ridiculous.
Cool
Talk played 6 minutes.
Cool, Jerm. I didn't watch it. I was busy tonight. I did not watch it.
Hey, everyone needs to go watch that show, Show Me the Father. It's about Deland McCullough.
Now, it's going to be interesting to see. I think now Dylan says upgraded every position, in my opinion, including the AD. We haven't really talked about the AD.
No. And Jay, I don't know how much Jim Nagy had to say in this. I think
this was Kevin Wilson.
I think it's pretty clear Kevin Wilson had a big say in this, but for him to come to OU from being in the NFL, from being in Las Vegas.
He's been at a few stops in the NFL.
The Chiefs, he won a Super Bowl. He was at the Chiefs from 18 to 20, Jay.
And then he went to college, and then he tried the NFL again. Now he's going back to college. I think he likes college better.
I think he probably likes that mentor, train up the young guys role. Yeah.
Now, Dalpo says he was one of the ones that was a little disappointed losing Marco. I didn't expect to, but I feel pretty good about this hire.
I don't think there's and I'm going to say this, and this is not tongue-in-cheek. This is not to try to get someone to come at me. I don't see it's almost March Madness time, and they put these resumes up next to each other for bubble teams. Guys, if you put the resume up for McCullough and the resume up for Murray, not one person, not one, would choose DeMarco Murray. Based on resume. And I am not saying that to knock DeMarco Murray, but guys, come on. What OU just hired in Deland McCullough is significantly an upgrade, Jay.
I mean, he's got a good resume. I'll give him that, Germ. I'm excited. I really am. I honestly, Germ, I didn't think it was going to be a possibility to get him. And it wasn't just the NFL
I
thing.
didn't either, Jay.
It was also that his sons left, and I didn't know. I mean, but hey.
And you're right, Ron. For his son,
speaks a lot.
For his sons to leave and him to still come to OU says that is. Yeah. I tell you what.
Germ, hold up real quick. You got to think. Listen, Deland McCullough didn't leave because he didn't like OU's defense or Brent Venables.
Could I finish?
Oh, okay.
My point was for his sons to leave, okay, and him to come here tells you for a fact that his sons had nothing but high praise for this coaching staff.
Yeah, I just think McCullough had a tough time getting on the field because he was kind of a tweener, Germ, Deshaun.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of a tweener. But I'll still, Germ, Deland McCullough, I can't forget the goal line stand against Texas. He was pivotal in that. I'll still remember it like the back of my hand. So how about this? The Chiefs used to have Deland McCullough. Chiefs now have DeMarco Murray, and McCullough's at Oklahoma. How about that? That's kind of weird.
And DeMarco's,
Ron, I doubt they're paying her big money.
I doubt it's big money.
I doubt it's big money.
Yeah. My mic's turned up tonight, huh? I'm fired up. Elite hire right now. Elite hire by Oklahoma.
I like it, Jeremy, and I like the Jason Witten hire. The offensive staff. Now, go get a list for the offense. I'd be happy. I'd be happy with that. Get a few analysts on that side of the ball too. Oh yeah, but honestly, I wonder where you would put it. The analysts. I'm just for as many eyes as possible on the offense. Arbuckle, I think this is great for Arbuckle. You bring in a guy that's been around and knows what he's doing as a running back coach. Not that they were going to hire a guy that didn't, but I just think he's kind of got and you talk about guys like Micah Rhodes and some of these recruits that were committed to Oklahoma or maybe going to sign with Oklahoma. I mean, you can't look at Deland. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his first name right, but McCullough and think, wow, I don't know. But I mean, you're going to look at him and say, guy can coach. So, guy recruited Jeremiah Love, did he not?
Jay, he's coached phenomenal backs. Like, there's no question he can coach, and he's been around Kevin Wilson. So there is some continuity. There is some continuity and some collaboration that's already happened between him.
Hey, Ron, I'm not sure. I'll have to look, but the game that everybody's talking about is Jinx versus is it South gosh, I drew a blank. It's not God, what's the huge high school? South Lake Carroll, I think. I think it's South Lake Carroll and Jinx week 1. That's insane. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, Braden, OU softball, 6 games, 4 days, starting tomorrow with a doubleheader at 7:30 and 10. Friday, they play Duke. Sunday, they play Washington. Some good tests this weekend.
South Lake Carroll. Yeah, I think Jinx will get beat.
I got another one for you. Let me go get it.
Oh, we got another comparison going, I guess. 2 games tomorrow. How many will they hit? I say 9. 2 games. I'm going to go 6. I'm going to go 6. Have they played before? South Lake and Jinx? I don't remember that. Maybe they have. Jerem's going to go get a new comparison. I don't know what he's going to do, but hopefully it's better than the comparison he used last time. It wasn't that good. So Jimmy says 7. At the Cotton Bowl. What's up, Jerem? What's your comparison this time? See if it's better.
Well, we've got Great Value Milk.
Yeah. 2%.
That's Brahms, baby. That's Brahms, baby. Oh, you upgraded. Oh, you upgraded.
Is Brahms milk better?
Duh.
Was that 2% Brahms too?
Now, I drink Great Value, but anytime I'm at Brahms, I'm going to Brahms, Jay. And that's kind of, and again, this is not, I hope people aren't taking, I better stop. People are going to take this the wrong way. People are going to take this the wrong way.
How?
They're going to think I'm just ripping DeMarco, and that's not what I'm doing. Hey, although it was an upgrade. Hey, Dylan, the safety guy says, anyone want to tell me why Porter waits till Tennessee goes up 16 before calling a timeout when it was only, I don't know why it is. I don't know why it was, and I don't know why Kula Talk played 6 minutes total. You know what I'm doing if I'm Porter? I'll give Porter Moser one credit. He switched to his own because they were getting torched the man. But Jay, if I'm OU the rest of the year, you know what I'm doing?
I'm playing Forsyth and the Talk and
Mo McGee, the Russian, Elatonatsev, and Kai Rogers. They're not playing.
Oh, you can't do. You got to have some size.
I'm going small. No, I'm going small.
Jerem, come on. McGee, no. Listen, McGee, I agree, but the Russian's not bad.
He got 0 points and 1 rebound. 0 points and 1 rebound.
You lose your mind. I don't care. Lose your mind all you want.
0 points and 1 rebound. You go small, Jay. You go small. You go small. You go small. You force other people to guard a guy who can shoot the 3.
Okay. Cool.
What a hire by Oklahoma tonight or last night, hiring just a guy who's proven in college football, who coached in the NFL at a high level, who's coached elite running backs, who's recruited them, who's developed them, who's done it all, guys. This is you look at the upgrade in the offensive rooms alone. Jason Witten, Deland McCullough. Wow. Now, I have not seen McCullough's contract yet. Curious if he had to take a pay cut.
I mean, I got to bring this up. I think it was Zach Barnett's the name. Don't quote me, but on Twitter. But he reported or put something out there today that OU was in line to hire an SEC running back coach. I'm guessing Looper from Missouri, but they didn't want to pay the $500,000 buyout. Now, I don't know.
Say that again.
OU was in line to make a deal with an SEC running back coach, but they didn't want to pay it was like a $500,000 buyout, $500,000.
Well, because Deshaun Foster had a huge buyout too.
I think it was Missouri SEC, Jeremy, SEC. Now, this was reported. I don't know how true this is. I don't know if this is AI. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I read. Which, you know what? McCullough's great hire. Love it.
Mike Stoops to Ole Miss. Now, Ron, hey, we brought this up earlier, Jay. Ron saying you just got to watch it. Like, just reading his story, I got goosebumps. I thought it was that he met his biological mother when he was 17.
Well, his father is the one who
then his father was his mentor, but he didn't know that was his father.
He didn't know that was his father that recruited him. They didn't know that was. That's crazy.
Like it is in a. Yeah, I'm blown away just talking.
Mike Stoops to Ole Miss. Is this true?
That's what someone says. I got to go put my milk up so I can drink it later.
You drink milk straight from the gallon?
In cereal, Jay. In cereal.
Oh, okay. Did he get hired as a? What did he get hired as? I'm going to see if I can see it here. Yeah, he joins Pete Golding's staff, but I don't know what as. I'd have to see what it is. Give us prediction for back rotation next year. I'll give you mine.
Who?
I think Blaylock's your starter.
Maybe, Jay.
Hey, why are you so hesitant on him?
Oh, I'm not hesitant on Blaylock, but I think
look how far last year what he did to become the starter at the beginning of the year. He made great strides just to be a starter as a true freshman.
I agree, Jay. He made great strides. I want to see in healthy X-Rob, and I want to see Jonathan Hatton Jr. what he can do.
Well, I want to see those guys too. I think Blaylock, in my opinion, has an edge on X-Rob. That's just me. A lot of people
for what reason?
Speed.
Let me ask you this: who made more big plays this year, X-Rob or Blaylock?
I mean,
it was X-Rob, no doubt.
I don't know. I'm high on Blaylock.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, I got that drop in me.
X-Rob did make more big plays.
I got that drop in my mind. Can't get it out of my mind.
That was a big play. He made one.
I mean, Blaylock made some good runs too. Blaylock was banged up pretty bad near the end of the year. His shoulder and stuff. I mean,
you're making excuses. I'm saying.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you,
they both were banged up, Jay.
And y'all are right on the big plays. I understand that. I'm not sitting there dissing X-Rob. That's not what I'm doing. I like X-Rob a lot. I think that tandem is pretty good, Jerm.
I want to see what Jonathan Hatton Jr. can do.
It's going to come down to how the O-line is this year with this running game. Because you can coach it all you want, but first thing McCullough needs to do is tell these guys how to hit a hole. And O-line's got to block, give them something to run through. So I don't think so, Ron. I really don't. Let's open up the phone line, shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm going to drop it right there for you. There it is. A lot of people prefer X-Rob, so we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe I'm wrong. Daniel improves. I mean, I've been wrong a lot. I've also been right some. I mean,
what's Daniel think of the hire? What's Daniel think of the hire?
As a former running back, I'd be interested to know what he does think.
I think it's a grand salami.
Look at this. Both over 100 yards, two-back system. Doesn't that kind of go against what McCullough's used to doing, though?
He's played two backs in places.
Yeah, but I think I'd have to go look at the carries.
He's played two backs in places.
X-Rob runs forward.
Daniel loves it, Jay. Look, when his name was brought up whenever it was, his name was definitely brought up. We talked about it the first night. He was a name I mentioned early on, Jay, about.
A lot of people in the chat mentioned it. Like, I just didn't think people.
But the consensus was he's not going to leave Vegas with Ashton Genty.
Not after 1 year. But Vegas is kind of
and he did. He did leave.
Vegas is kind of a mess, isn't it? I mean, team
that's an understatement, Jay.
When was the last time that team's been good? Like, seriously.
That was Rich Gannon years.
John Gruden, Rick Gannon. I mean,
Rich Gannon.
Is that the last time they've been good? Maybe.
They had some good years with David Carr.
Kerry Collins was decent with them.
Who?
Kerry Collins.
I forgot about Kerry Collins.
Remember Kerry Collins, man? Yeah.
I look at three guys now. Of course, Jay Valai I had no issues with, but you bring in Lamar Morgan, Jason Witten, and now Deland McCullough. Like, the offensive staff, I tell you what I think personally, and I'm not saying Ben Arbuckle would say that, but I would guess Ben Arbuckle's giddy right now. I would guess he's giddy.
You like that word, don't you?
Two guys that were at OU for a while, Finley and DeMarco, and pretty complacent, are now gone, and you got new, fresh, just a lot of energy guys here.
You know what
they got to be giddy.
You know what I really like right now on this staff is we have yet to see Jason Witten coach tight end, so we don't know. But just as far as him going out recruiting, him and McCullough, I just think that is going to be elite stuff. Wide receiver room, Emmett Jones, they got to show me something this year. And Max asked him about Arbuckle. Is he the right guy? We'll find out.
I mean, I don't know. I think
a lot of OC. If you go look at a lot of teams, Jeremy, good OCs. It's kind of like Brent Venables from year 1 to year 2 to year 3. If you're a really good OC, your year 1 to year 2 jump is going to be pretty significant. Your
Correct.
year 2 to year 3 jump is going to be even more significant. But I mean,
Correct.
Daniel talked about it. I don't know how many times last season was that next year's the year the offense makes a big jump. We'll see. I mean, that's what we're going to wait on with Arbuckle. There's really no excuses on offense when you got, your quarterback turned it over a lot last year, but he's coming back at least. Okay.
A line that's been there.
But you got O-line that's more consistent than it's been in the past and talent-wise. You got receivers that they got out of the portal that you think, okay, pretty good here. And the recruiting at receiver when you talk about Petit and you got
massive upgrades on offense, Jay. Massive upgrades.
Back. Jerm, there's no excuses for this offense to make a big jump. The only question, John Mateer. How he plays.
I mean, but you're right, Jay. They upgraded tremendously, I think. Hey, Daniel says McCullough needs to give the Gale Sayers quote. You need to make the first defender miss 100% of the time, the next two 75% of the time, and the last three 50% for the time. Must get better at breaking tackles.
Oh my gosh, Daniel, that is one of the greatest things you've said. The breaking tackles. When you think about it, when was
X-Drop's really the only one who could.
Well, when do you think about guys when you in the past, I don't know, 5-6 years, when you think guys that are just ripping off a lot of missed tackles?
Tawee Walker.
It would be Walker, wouldn't it?
Now, X-Drop's broken tackles, though.
He has, but it's not something that you see a ton at Oklahoma.
Well, that's because he wouldn't play half the season.
Yeah.
I mean.
Now, we're still not sure how the O-line will help. And that's what we got to wait to see, Mac. I do love this hire, though. I can't argue. I mean, you can't really – I don't know what – I don't really know what you could, but what would be a negative naysayer out there? What could they say about this hire? Like, seriously, what could you say negative?
Yeah, if you want to try to poke holes in this hire or play devil's advocate, what could you say to play – I'm curious. What would you say to play devil's advocate or poke holes in this hire? I got one that people might say. I've got one.
What?
Kevin Wilson connection. That's what some might say.
No, but there's no OU connection, Jerm.
Well, there's a Kevin Wilson connection. Some might say that.
Chuck says X-Drop should start.
Now, Ron says age. Tone Loke says only going to be here for a year. Would either of our have a desire to be an OC?
Wait, Tone Loke thinks McCullough's only going to be here 1 year?
That it could, he said. That could be a
why would you think that?
I didn't say that, Jay. He moves around quite a bit.
That's true.
This is a great point because of John Mateer. 2024, Notre Dame had 1,100 yards from with Love and Price, 2 running back set. They rotated guys. I mean, Love mostly played. And 750 yards from Leonard at quarterback, Jay. That would be a great stat to shoot for OU, and they would be really good.
Yeah, and here's the thing, though. You got to look at Notre Dame. A lot of the games when they're dominating people, they could play another back. And now, Tone Loke says NFL could come calling again. Here's the thing.
He's been there twice, though.
Well, here's the thing. He was at Vegas. Kansas City just hired a running back coach. They didn't go after McCullough again. He'd already been there once. Murray got that job, and he's coming back. I know NFL could come calling again, but if he really wanted to get another NFL job, don't you think he would have just stayed in the NFL? I don't know. I'm kind of like that. I kind of like if he wanted to stay in the NFL, he would have stayed.
I'm with you on that, Jay. I'm ready to hear from him. I'm ready to hear him speak. And
it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while.
Seriously, I'm going to do it, and you guys need to do it if you haven't seen it. Show Me the Father, the movie. It's about his life, and apparently it is awesome stuff.
Yeah, Daniel says breaking tackles is speed, balance, leverage, power. It's a natural anticipation that gets better with practicing it. Yeah. Balance is a big part of it. I would agree. Let's get to trivia, Jerm.
Let's do it. Check out Sugar 66 over in the Mother Road Market. Also over by the Blue One Catoosa, but it's a dessert shop. It's a sweet shop. Anything sweet, anything dessertish, you go check them out. They have a Facebook page. You can kind of see the variety that they have, but great stuff. Sugar 66. It's 918 business. Go check them out.
You know who haven't seen tonight with this hire?
Who? That's right. Bevo's bodyguard is missing, Jay.
Been missing tonight.
Doesn't like this hire. Doesn't like this
hire. It's, all right, let's get to trivia. Here we go. Simple question, probably a simple answer. McCullough's son, Dave McCullough, used to play at Oklahoma. What number did he wear at Oklahoma? That's it. That's trivia.
The son was 11. I think I know Day. I think I know what number he was.
Days.
Jay, so you would agree that this was a beep, 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 a stud hire?
I like it. Like a lot.
I think it is too.
Now look what Donald says. He interviewed for the Chiefs job before Murray.
Interesting. There's the answer, Jay.
What?
Jimmy.
No, not it.
Oh, I thought it was
25. 918. Of course.
Of course.
Yeah. Of course, 918 going to get us 25 was the number.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. When you talk about it's not like our world we live in, Germ, where we take a job and we don't have all these people on a podcast talking about our life and why they would want to do this. What we don't know about McCullough is both his kids are one's in college. I think does Sean graduate now? I think maybe, but
yeah,
who knows what he wants? Like, is he ready to take a job and be there 5 or 6 years? I don't know. Okay, I don't know any about that, but that's don't know.
Daniel had a question on it is a preposition. It is never a preposition. Okay. So it's never a preposition. Now, when you go to this sentence, by the way, prepositions always come in phrases. Now you can't end a sentence with a preposition. You're right, Daniel. I love the grammar thought there, but it is not a preposition. It's actually a pronoun. It's actually a direct object. Okay. And the antecedent for that is what it stands for. Practicing breaking tackles. There you go, Jay. That's our grammar lesson for the night. I'm so glad Daniel asked that question, though, but it is never a preposition. Daniel, thank you so much for being concerned about it, though. That's the kind of viewer I like right there. Concerned with the grammar in the chat. That's elite stuff. What's up, Jay? I got you, Jay. I would say no. I think personally, it seems to me because he wasn't, where his sons were now. They don't seem like they're just going to follow each other around. It just doesn't.
They never went to where he was in the first place.
Maybe they have an agreement where they won't coach where he won't coach where they're at.
Where would he fit in? Where would he fit in anyway?
Yeah, he wouldn't. Yeah, exactly. 918. Exactly.
I mean, where would he fit in, Jerm? They're loaded.
Man, well, it's a great hire. Hey, I'm so satisfied with this hire.
I like it. I got a guy that yesterday I was thinking, man, who are some guys that I think on this OU team this year that I think are going to make massive strides. Kind of like the Taylor Wine stride. Yeah. I got an answer and I've got a conclusion, and it just came to me yesterday. I'm thinking, I think this is going to be the guy.
Who's that?
Can you guess?
Offensive?
No, defensive.
Boganowski.
No. It's a position group that they need somebody to step up, I think.
Linebacker.
Yeah. Nesta.
Yeah, he's not doing. I think Boganowski can make that step.
Well, Boganowski can make a jump. I think Nesta.
I don't see where Nesta fits in.
If Owen Heineke doesn't come back, Germ,
He'll be a backup. Yeah.
I'm just saying. You know what Owen Heineke did?
I think Owen Heineke will be back. Owen Heineke.
I think you could see
they're scared of Jim Nagy.
It is.
They're scared of Roger Denny. Roger Denny and Jim Nagy scare the NCAA.
It is if Owen Heineke doesn't come back. Okay.
In fact, I just got a feeling by Sunday, Owen Heineke will be a Sooner. They're scared of Roger Denny and Jim Nagy. Owen Heineke is Sooner.
Whoa.
Mark it down by Sunday.
By Sunday?
Yep. Yep.
Really?
Smitty got moved. They also added someone else in the strength and conditioning room like a week ago, Jay. We didn't talk about it.
Germ, why do you say by Sunday?
It's a gut feeling, Jason.
Have they even filed anything?
Dude, I make gut takes deep down from my gut.
Have they filed anything?
Don't care.
Okay.
It's who I am, Jay.
I got a new nickname for you.
What's that?
Well, this is going to kick you off. I'm not saying.
Bring it.
No, because if I say this, we're going to get off the live show and my phone will ring. And
Say it.
You.
Bring it. I don't know. Bring it.
It'll be you complaining about what I did, so I'm not going to do it.
Okay, it's James Dobson. Yeah, that's the main guy, but they hired a guy like a week ago. Jay, just say it, dude.
No, I can't do it.
This is how you always do. You're making me mad because you won't say it.
Well, there's part of it.
Just
One of
say
those
it, Jay.
Angry elf with your hat. You're an angry elf sometimes.
Elves wear hats, beanies.
Well, you're short and you have an elf hat on. So
you're an identical twin, and you called me short.
I'm not angry.
That's funny.
I'm not angry, John. It's different.
No,
there's a difference.
You're the nice twin, Jay. Everyone knows this. Nice and boring. It's been you the whole life.
That's your new. I'm going to start calling you Angry Elf when you get low.
Call me Angry Elf one more time. I'll come through the screen.
Sure you will.
I'm just kidding.
You're going to call me after the show, aren't you?
First off,
did you see Doug Gottlieb?
I'm not a prophet. Would never claim to be.
Doug Gottlieb got suspended for that rant.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, he got his money's worth because he gave it his all.
Good rant.
Hey,
Good rant.
Again, I want to show it because you only got a couple days to order this, but you got to get on the fanstop.com and order the Shirt of the Month Club, and you'll guarantee to get the St. Patty's Day one there. Make sure you use code SURGE if you do it, 10% off your first 3 months. It's a great day to be a Sooner. Sooners hired Deland McCullough as the new running back coach. It is a very, very good upgrade in my opinion. So,
hey, let me answer this question because I got an idea on this.
I haven't had any Mountain Dews today. No caffeine at all today. Actually, I'm drinking water and training for running.
I got an idea on this. To me, you take the teams that don't make the playoffs, the teams that would go into the lottery, and you play it out. The winner gets first pick. You play your own little tournament, playoff. By how you finish is where you get a draft.
I like it, Jay.
So you can tank all season if you want.
I like it.
But then you got to go win games in the playoff. And you play each other. And the team that wins gets the number one pick.
That's a good one, Jay. That you actually have a good idea there.
Well, that's the first good idea I've had. But by the way, I think the All-Star game had decent ratings. Surprising. It was trash.
Wimby and them guys bring it. So.
Oh man.
Now Jinx said he hadn't heard he wasn't retained by the Raiders.
Yeah, I haven't heard that.
I've not seen or heard that. But hey, either way, thank you, Las Vegas did, because I think this is a great hire for Oklahoma and their offense. So hey, guys.
Go ahead. I want to say something because I know tomorrow's Thursday, but Saturday, I think we just need to go. I think Saturday we will be out. Correct, Jerm?
Yeah, I'm at an indoor track.
You got something? I got something Saturday night till about
I'm leaving at 4 a.m. Saturday. I'll get back probably at 3 a.m. Sunday morning.
And I'll be gone to about 11:30 or midnight. So we will be out Saturday night. So I'm just going to go and put it out there.
Mark it on your calendars. We'll be out, but we will be having some softball post-game videos after those games. And we'll be on our nightly 9:30, except for Saturday.
Except Saturday.
Now, hey, I'm going to say this. I don't watch women's basketball very often. The Unrivaled stuff was really good.
Wait, was that like where Paige Beckers got so mad she stormed up the field?
It's one-on-one. It was really good stuff, Jay.
Why don't the men do that?
It would be ratings to the roof.
Devin Steele said need some guest hosts. But if we're both gone, somebody just does it by themselves. Should we take applications for that? Like interview people for that?
Is there someone on here who wants to be a guest host? We could get Jackson to guest host Saturday night if you guys want that.
Jackson could probably do the live show
You
on
could
Saturday.
probably guest host if you guys would want that. Give us a thumbs up if that's what you want. Hey, guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night. You guys enjoy your Thursday. Have a terrific Thursday. It's been beautiful out here in Oklahoma. And it's a great day as the Sooners hire McCullough as the running back coach. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Boomer.
Sooner.